Good morning. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe up button. We'll love to have you here as part of this family. Just came out of the Lord's presence and I didn't want to leave. And he's like, go release the video and come back. So I got a date with Daddy after this video. So I'm like trying to rush through it. But the Lord gave me a word for you guys. And I hope you guys had an amazing weekend and enjoyed the winner circle with us. I shared the winner circle with us with Queen Esther. And we talked about Kingdom Marriage Unpacked. That was the title of the video. So if you want to check that out, it was so amazing. Got so many emails and comments, and it was like it blessed me so much. So happy that word blessed you, and pray that we'll continue to bless you here as the Lord leads me at Prophetic Diary. So go ahead and subscribe. Genesis 32 is where the Lord led me this morning, and it reads, the man asked God, what is your name? Jacob, he answered. Then the man said, your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with. He said, your name is no longer Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with humans and overcame. After we logged off the live, we continued in the Winter Circle Saturday, and the Lord said, peace. He said a peace. There was going to be a peace. And I didn't know to what extent the Lord meant by peace. But when we talk about kingdom marriage, and this is just a follow-up, but when we talk about kingdom marriage, there has to be a peace where you're wrestling with God and you're wrestling with man back and forth, like this back and forth within the kingdom marriage. So many attacks surrounding it, so many lies, so many emotions and feelings. But there has to be a point of peace where God comes and say, you know what? You wrestle with God, you wrestle with man. And that's not only about kingdom marriage, right? But that's just your finances. Maybe you're going through some type of court case, some custody battle. There's no telling, you're being falsely accused of something. We don't know. I don't know exactly what you're going through. But God says you wrestle with God and you wrestle with man. And it's time for to be a peace about it, because you and this man, maybe you guys just started dating, or you know this man for some time, but you were just looking for things to kind of find that common ground and more so form a relationship. And God says there's going to be a peace about it. At your job, going back and forth and arguing about something or over email, and there's just going to be a peace about it. God says I'm releasing a peace about it, because you've wrestled with God and you wrestle with man, and I'm changing your name. Some of you guys' last name, a lot of you guys' last names are going to change. Your last name is going to change, because just like he said to him, you're not the same person. You're no longer Jacob. You're no longer the trickster. You're no longer who they called you. But I'm giving you a new man, because you succeeded. You passed the test. And there's a lot of people that think that they passed the test and they haven't. They're walking around the same mountains because they're hearing these words, but they're not receiving them. They're hearing them, but they're not listening. They're hearing them, but they're too busy pointing at other people out of perfectionism, thinking that they're perfect. When God is saying, no, you need to focus on yourself, because you have some things. For the people that have actually listened and heard what the Lord said and actually is trusting him and allowing him and not walking around the same mountain, he says, because you wrestle with God, you wrestle with man, I will bless you. Because you wrestle with your insecurity and you wrestle with your anxiety, I'm going to release that relationship onto you. You and that man are going to get married. I'm going to release it onto you, because you have been so faithful. You've been so faithful. And you guys are going to experience a peace this week, and a coming together, and a relationship start to form between you and your spouse. A relationship start to form between you and your destiny's helper. You've wrestled long enough. If you feel led to sow into this word, hashtag a peace. A peace is coming to you. I love you, family. Sign up for that one-on-one encouragement soon. See you on the next live. God bless.